Cardi. The police are on time, Cardi. Whew, okay. That is a very interesting way to begin the video. Maybe it's foreshadowing, guys, I simply don't know. But it seems that Cardi B could be in some major trouble due to some old cases in 2018, and it's just not looking good. Hey guys, it's Morali. Hopefully you guys are doing well today. Back at it again with another video. If you have not subscribed, guys, click that button for daily and consistent content. Head over to my Instagram, my Patreon, my merch, and let's get straight into this video and discuss this, matter, let's just say. Let's just discuss what this whole... Okay, let me just put my hood on for this, because let me just turn into Little Red Riding Hood and just get into the story, because yeah. Back in 2018, guys, for those of you who don't know, Cardi was involved in a brawl and was accused of throwing a bottle at two bartenders at a Flushing strip club, facing charges of reckless endangerment and assault. Cardi has been on a roller coaster of legal proceedings, and yesterday the rapper pleaded not guilty to all charges. Cardi, who has been offered the chance to plead guilty to third-degree assault in exchange for a conditional discharge, is reportedly set to appear in another hearing on Monday in Queens unless an agreement is reached beforehand. It seems likely that this case will move forward to trial, and if found guilty, Cardi can now face ultimately up to 4 years in jail. If convicted, Cardi's music career would come to a halt, and after she and Offset just recently welcomed their second child, 4 years behind bars would obviously be even more difficult. It will be interesting to see how this case moves forward and if some type of settlement will be reached, because trial can lead to a pretty grim result, and it's doubtful that Bronx rapper has any interest in stopping the momentum she has built over the last couple of years. Somebody on Twitter said, well, at least Cardi now has some bars. And I personally found that to be quite funny. I mean, hopefully she doesn't go to prison, because of course you've just had a new child, and your children should not be growing up with your mother or father in prison. So in all, I don't want her going anywhere. This obviously is due to an incident that took place 2018 that is still ongoing, and was largely all of this took place before the main height of her fame. Of course, now that she's at the height of fame, she's got the coin, so the coin can now help her in these legal proceedings with getting her the most expensive lawyers that she can get. She also was responding to some tweets, and one said that, well, let's hope you get the best lawyers, because Offset isn't going to look after the children. And she said, well, at least she said something about my man is allowed to be around my children. I don't know if she's throwing shade by saying stuff like that, but of course she was responding to quite a few tweets about people laughing at her or worried for her about going to prison. It is definitely it's a formality of the process, but it's also very much of a reality that can take place. It is quite likely, especially when you are going to trial. She was offered to accept a kind of plea deal where she would be guilty for a certain part, but she's refused to do that, and she's like, you know what, I'm not guilty, and that's what I'm going to be pleading for. And 4 years in prison is a lengthy time, guys. It's not a couple weeks, it's not like 6 months, it's 4 years in prison. I do feel like if she does that and goes in prison and comes back out, it's going to be a huge hiccup in her career, because it's going to be like, how do you come back from just being swiped in prison for 4 years? But hopefully we all know she has the coin, and hopefully that will help her to get the best lawyers to get her out of this mess, because I honestly don't want to see her go in jail, especially because she's just had a new child. It's not fair on the children. Let me know your thoughts are, guys, and subscribe to the channel. Click that button for daily and consistent content every single day, guys. I'm just coming to you with fresh news on my own one-man team, and it's just a daily and consistent thing. I put a whole new meaning to that words. Anyway, subscribe, click that button, guys, and I will catch you guys soon for another video.